beautiful Sandy Springs. We're gonna get parked. This is our site number 7. If you guys don't remember this site, we were here back in May. We'll link that video up there, but nice big wide place to get backed in. You're good. You're good. Keep coming. This is a full hookup. There's the sewer right here that we would hook into, and this is where the full hook or the electrical box is, which is always interesting. Do you want to take a peek? I also have Mike look around at this, make sure it's how we want to be situated and what he wants to fix on it too. We can come back further if you want, yeah. I don't know if you want to bring it to the driver or where would our steps land?
In the gravel.
Okay. Almost right on the railing. Yeah.
I can come back further.
I think you ought to put it over to the driver's side a little bit. And put it on the driver's side a little bit and call it good. All right, he's gonna make a move here. Bring it over to the driver's just a little bit more. Give us a little bit more elbow room on that side. Block the tires and then we start unhooking. I'm just gonna do the back since we are going downhill towards the river. I want to double brace it for the back. Oh no. Okay.
We never.
Hookups.
I'm like, I'm not used to having full hookups, so I didn't bring them.
And I need that. Okay. I think that's it. So while Mike starts doing all the stuff we need to unhook it from the truck, I start working on things like this where, you know, we get hooked up to the electrical. See if I can do this one-handed. I also make sure everything's off. And then I plug it in, flick it on, and it kind of runs through like a process. And while it's doing that, I'll go get the electrical cord. Okay, so I haven't hooked it up to the camper yet. Mike's so close that the other part I do is a lot of times I'll move the truck forward. I gotta shut off things like stuff here in the truck before I get out. Make sure everything's shut off. Now, did the front end come down far enough is the key. So we don't get any slide outs out. We don't do anything. We don't really get into the camper until this thing gives us the beep that it's good. Just in case. Well, it's bringing the front end back up a little bit. All right, that's the successful beep we want to hear. So we're ready to open up the camper and pull out the slide outs. Mike went ahead and finished the electrical, which was only the one side. We also have water here, which we forgot our water filter, but that's okay. We'll make do. And we'll start getting the slides out and just get the necessary things we can do to get going on the weekend. Hey Mike, it's the countdown of the barges.
Oh dear Lord.
I might be obsessed with them. Well, totally got busted. We did not check in and we got caught. That's what I get for not
So
checking in.
So we're on our third and final leg of our fall foliage tour, and we are at Sandy Springs, which, if you remember, back in May we was here to watch the barges and just chill out, but it rained really hard. No rain in sight. We're still gonna have barges, but the fall foliage is still here. We were afraid the leaves might have fallen because we've had a lot of wind and rain here in Ohio, but we're here. We do have to check in, of course.
But do we?
Yeah,
we do.
I tried to talk her into it. She kept saying no.
Well, the cool thing is Sandy Springs has a really cute gift shop. So I do want to go in there. Julie, the owner, she's super creative. She comes up with some really neat ideas. So there's probably something in there I got to buy. So. Why wasn't I filming when you got into that? I literally hit record when it banged.
It's deeper than I thought.
Can you get yourself out of there?
But I don't think I can get out.
All right, we're official.
We're checked in.
We're checked in, paid in full.
Look at this site. Look at this beautiful site.
Yeah, that's the site we stayed in the first night we were here.
Way over here.
Site 8. But then site 7 is gorgeous. I'll show you that. That's the one we're in. And this is beautiful, site 7. Overlooks the river. Actually, all these sites down through here have water view of the river. And this one right here, this driveway here takes you down to the river. So if you wanted to drop a boat in or your kayak in, you can do that here. I also love this campsite. Comes with a set of staircase that takes you up to the site, but the deck is beautiful. Little Adirondack chairs. This is all about just relaxing this weekend. So I have to ask myself, do I sit here long enough for the first barge or get up and do something? Just kind of.
You can hear them coming. It's not like you don't
little
get
bit.
warned. You'll hear the rumble of the engine.
You'll hear a little bit. Some of them are a little louder than others, and then sometimes you look up and you're like, I think I hear something, and then boom, they're right here. So
this weekend we don't have anything really planned. We'll just sit out and relax and look at the foliage and watch barges. We got another set of friends coming.
Yep.
Mike and Debbie Kelly.
Yep.
From Kelly's
Outdoor
Adventures. Yes.
Yeah.
And so they're going to be here, and we're just going to hang out. We're making pizzas tonight. Really, it's just about downtime.
Yep. Relaxing.
But you never know what happens. I mean, things come up.
Well, I could find something to do, I'm sure.
I'm sure. Pulled up a barge tracker, an Ohio River barge tracker. There's 2 barges coming that way, going that way.
So they're going
But they're
east.
just outside of Cincinnati, going east. So they're a long ways away.
Could be dark out.
Yeah, it could be nighttime or not at all.
Well, I've been
Depending
waiting
if they
patiently.
have to stop. But I'm looking around Portsmouth. There is not a whole lot of any barges around there right at the moment. So.
Well, I guess we sit here until.
And there's one at Parkersburg coming this way.
I don't know where Parkersburg
2.
is.
Well, it's that way. Quite a ways. So you just have to sit and wait, baby.
Oh wait, I'm patient.
You're going to have to be, and that's why we're sitting here. Enjoy the view. All right, so our first barge has come by.
Have you ever seen that movie?
And it's taken 2.5 hours. Nothing like a fall barge.
It's my first barge of the weekend. I'm starting to count. Barge number 1. It only cooks in like a minute. That looks good. Look at your cheese is a little crispy too.
You can see there's a hefty fog over the water. I was hoping to get a sunrise, but there's no way to get a sunrise right now with this. It may be noon before that, but all right, good morning. We are getting ready to go get some breakfast. The place down the road, I think it's like Luann's or something like that. We visited it once before. We're going to go out on the river this afternoon and hopefully show you some more good fall foliage from the river point of view.
You can't even see to the bottom.
Right, we can't even see the water down here. It's just fog. I barely see it. So yeah, let's go get some breakfast and start our day.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It wasn't Luann's, it was Peggy Sue's. And they online it said they were open. They weren't open. So I guess just back to the camper and we'll just cook breakfast at the camper.
Got to find a way if you want to go. There ain't nobody gonna do it for you. Got to find your own. Got to hit your heart if you want to love. Got to hit your heart if you want to love. There ain't nobody gonna do it.
One. We only had one. I heard one last night, but I didn't mark it down.
We didn't see it.
But look, number 2. I'm so excited.
Got to choose your way if you want a change. Got to choose your way.
I have to say I'm a little sad. We're at like 2:30 in the afternoon and I've only had 2 barges. Not sure what's going on, but some of the other campers that have been here for a while said since they've been here since Wednesday and they've only seen maybe 10 barges. So I'm not sure if it's just a slow season or what's going on, but yeah, a little sad. I was hoping to count barges and I've only had 2. What are you gonna do?
All right, so we came to the river here in Portsmouth, and we were hungry, so we just ordered dinner, and this is what we got. They call them ribs, but that doesn't look like ribs. It's more like a pork chop. Yeah. And then Joni got the barbecue. Barbecue sandwich. I'm a little disappointed. I thought it was going to be ribs, but it's more like a pork chop. But I just had a bite. It tastes good. So we're going to finish up eating. I think we're heading back and hopefully get that stinking boat ride. Okay, we just finished here at the river. Not what I expected. Not as good. The food came out a little cold. The things you don't want to eat cold, like your onion rings or fries. Joni's fries came out cold. Yeah. Food tastes great. It tastes great. But it wasn't what I expected. So,
This place is packed.
It's packed too, so you got to understand that too. It is like the only place in town to really eat well. So other than that, it was very good food though, and we will come back. So in front of me is why we can't go on a boat ride. It's right up there is Bob, if you can see him. He went to pick up some picnic tables for the campground, and he's just now getting back, and it's 6:16. So he thought he'd be back a lot sooner, but that's why we haven't been on a boat ride, and it's okay.
It's a good cause.
It's a good cause. They're making their campground better. So. All right, so even though we followed Bob into the campground, he had to go to Lancaster, which is a good hour and a half to 2 hour drive, and they just weren't ready for him to pick up some picnic tables. So he just stopped at our campsite to apologize for not being here because he thought he'd be back by 2. Then he goes, but I can take you out for a half an hour. So we're going on the boat ride after all. And he's down here getting ready, so we are heading down to the boat to get on and for a dusk ride here on the Ohio River. Still going to be beautiful. Permission to come aboard?
Sure.
The old Navy guy in me.
Oh, shoot.
What's up?
I forgot my key for the boat. Oh, I might have one in the glove box. Too.
This is gonna make great video. Wow. Oh no.
Oh my gosh, we got one.
We got barge number 3. Officially in Kentucky, from what Mike said. This is awesome. So Vanceburg is only like maybe a 5-minute boat ride, if that. I mean, we're going pretty slow too. But if you were to want to drive over here to Vanceburg, it takes you 45 minutes to go out and around.
How was your first time on the river?
That was awesome. What a way cool experience.
Yeah, it got dark quick.
It did. We didn't go very far because it was getting dark, but this was very nice. Yeah, this one's really long. I don't know. This seems longer, but
Joni's missing it. She's in bed still. Of course, I'm the only one out in the whole campground, probably. But we can add that to her number. That's a long barge. There's the back. See that light there? That's the back. There's a light way up here in the front. Now you can't see it, but it's like it's hard to see. Anyway, here we go, another barge.
You know, taking your time, cleaning up and getting ready to leave sometimes pays off, because here is number 8. Yay! So excited. These guys can be so sneaky. They're pretty quiet in the realm of things. And because it's kind of just a low hum, when they come, it's just slowly building up to it. So it's not like a train where they pull, you know, they're pulling a horn and making all that noise. It's kind of quiet until they get here, and then you'll hear the rumble a little louder because it's open and the trees aren't hiding that. So, you know, through the night you can kind of hear them rumbling through here, but one night I didn't want to get up out of bed and get cold. So there it is. There, this is the Marathon Petroleum, so it's got some, it's a big double wide.
We decided to come back to Sandy Springs for the final stop of our fall foliage tour. Needless to say, we were overwhelmed by the beauty of the scenery around us, but also the comfort of an amazing campground. We were lucky to spend time with Mike and Debbie Kelly, relaxing around the fire and admiring the beauty of fall directly across the Ohio River. It's moments like these that make every struggle that's inherent to RVing worth it. Tomorrow is never a guarantee, so experience as many wonders and wonderful people as you can, and you will be fulfilled. Happy glamping.